Welcome to the Folate Microbiologic Assay training video. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate key steps of the Folate Microbiologic Assay. When women of reproductive age have low blood folate concentrations, their offspring have an increased risk of developing neural tube birth defects. Surveys that determine folate status help countries assess the extent of these folate deficiencies. Then, they can determine if interventions such as fortification or supplementation are needed. Knowing the optimal blood folate concentration needed for women of reproductive age to reduce the risk of neural tube birth defects is key to interpreting the data. A recent guideline published by the World Health Organization provides this information and recommends the use of the microbiologic assay to assess folate status in population surveys. Different folate assays produce different results. This makes it difficult to interpret data from multiple sources or use the same cutoff value to assess folate deficiency or insufficiency. The Folate Microbiologic Assay is the assay of choice for population surveys because it responds similarly to all biologically active forms of folate, requires a small sample volume, and does not use expensive supplies or instrumentation, making it particularly suitable for low-resource settings. Furthermore, recent findings show that when different laboratories use the same critical reagents, such as the microorganism and calibrator, in the microbiologic assay, the comparability of their results improves. Before we move on, please remember to consider all biological specimens to be potentially infectious. Therefore, it's critical that you observe universal precautions, wear appropriate protective personal equipment, and follow good laboratory practices when handling chemicals. Let's first review the principle of the folate microbiologic assay. We first add the microorganism Lactobacillus rhamnosus to growth medium containing all the nutrients the microorganism needs to grow, except for folate. Step 1. Then, the inoculated growth medium and diluted serum or whole blood lysate are added to 96 well plates, steps 2 and 3. We incubate the plates for 42 hours at 37 degrees Celsius, step 4. We then assess the folate concentration by measuring the turbidity of the inoculated medium at 590 nanometers in a microplate reader, step 5. The growth of the microorganism is proportional to the amount of folate present in the sample. To calibrate the assay, we use 5-methyltetrahydrofolic acid, the main folate form in serum and in most whole blood samples. This training video consists of 7 parts, as shown here. Prepare reagents. Set up and dilute samples. Prepare 96 well plates and add reagents. Dilute calibrator and add to calibrator plate. Add diluted samples to sample plates. Seal and incubate plates for 42 hours at 37 degrees Celsius. Read plates at 590 nanometers.